plants grow, right? Today, I'm going to show all of you my plants. Keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Also, play as fuck up. We do the best that we can. Some of my plants, they could use some help. I'm still figuring this out as I go. I have a lot more knowledge than I did when I first started, you know, just from paying more attention, doing more research, fucking up, winning, losing, all of that. But yeah, it's just a constant struggle. I'm learning things with these plants every other day, it feels like. I also just had my first encounter with bugs. Yeah. But yeah, don't get discouraged. Plants die. Play as fuck up. That's all that I can say, honestly. And I swear to God, I swear by that water meter. pH balance, light meter. It really helps. So yeah, let's just wrap it up, stop talking, get to the plant. Love her. And then over here, I just got this one. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. And you also know about the last one that I had that died. And she's actually outside, so I'll show you guys her. Just beautiful. She is on quarantine because we had a little problem, little spider mites, I think, with the last Calathea, is that how you pronounce it, that I had like this. I didn't check her thoroughly when I brought her home, just set her and forget her. And she had bugs. Got on this one, also got on my Raphidora tetrasperma. And I tried to clean them all with rosemary, tea tree, and peppermint oil. It was a mix that I had from when my baby had lice. And the Calathea, whatever it's called, she did not make it. It killed her. So far, a bunch of leaves have died off of this one. You see the yellowing, the browning, the sadness, the drama. These are just a few that are in the windowsill. Either I just watered them and want them to get direct sun, or I just don't have no place to put them. She has tried to die on me, like, I swear to God, like 10,000 times. And I make sure to turn her so that, you know, she grows in different directions, but they always end up going back to whatever way the light is facing. She was trying to die. I ended up repotting her in a better soil, and now she's growing. Just got her, and she trying to die. I don't know. The last one I had of this, or last 2 or 3 I've had of this same plant, I believe it's part of the Alocasia family. She died. This is a cutting of a philodendron. And then this one was gifted to me. I just watered her, so she's just sitting up here to dry a little bit before I put her back. She sits by books, and I do not want her ruining none of my books. Here are some other cuttings. I forgot what these are called. I'll try to remember the name. I'll try to remember the name. Give y'all her name. I got these cuttings off of Etsy. I believe they were like 13 bucks. I was gifted this. It has a weird name, but you can find it. Just Google. I'll put the name on the screen. It's called the weird name, and then this one is a lavender. If you can see the lavender in the leaves. I might be overwatering her. May or may not be. And then this is another Pelia. Sorry, it's a little dark. And she was struggling because I had her in a cuter pot. Still in the nursery pot, just in a pot. And I think it was like damaging the leaves or stems, whatever you want to call it. Wow. This is not a marble pothos. This is a, ooh wee. Wow, she swears she a plant mom, y'all. She don't even know these kids' names. I'm gonna figure it out and put it on the screen. This one, I believe this one was trying to die too, and I had to repot it in a richer soil. For the most part, all of my plants really like organic soil, because I find a lot of the times the plants that I buy from nurseries, they last for like a good month and then they just don't grow, and then you check the soil and it's hella hard, it's hella dry. You water it, it still won't even move. Like if you squeeze a nursery pot, it's like it's just shot. So when it gets like that, I wait until I see that it's not growing and I see that it keeps looking thirsty like every few days after I water, and then that's when I'll repot it. This is a Monstera that I think might be dying. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. She not thirsty because I just watered her, but she keep doing this. But then we got some new growth, so I don't know. And then this is a new Raphidora tetrasperma, or you could just call it a Raph. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Shout out to my plant plug. I'm gonna put her IG name on the screen. And I also got this one from her too. This one was smaller and it just like boom, bada. And I want to say in the matter of 2 weeks or less, she just out here showing off. And then this is a type of philodendron, if I'm not mistaken. It's a horse head. It's a philodendron. One of them. It's one of them. And then this is a, ooh, I forgot. This is a type of Hoya. It's an oval splash, if I'm not mistaken. It might have a different name. They all like have real names and then nicknames. I love Hoyas, but they always die on me. I think it's because I overwater them. So a friend of mine told me to wait until the leaves get really soft and droopy. That's when you know they need to be watered. If they're not, then don't water them. Because if you ever had a Hoya, then you know that the leaves are really hard normally. And they feel real soft. So I'm gonna have to water this one when I'm done. This is another Hoya. If I'm not mistaken, it's called a Hoya tricolor something. And same thing. When the leaves get soft, it's time to water. This is a sign of overwatering. Y'all see that? Wait. Is you gonna focus or no? Yep. You feel me? Play as fuck up. Play as fuck up. And then here is another Pelea. This one is doing so good. We also got a bunch of baby plants in there. Sorry. Oh, why is it so dark? We also have a bunch of babies in there. So these are known as friendship plants. You can take the little baby plants that grow inside of it and give them to friends. Or they call it a Chinese money plant too. Period poo. Here goes another Hoya tricolor. This is the one that I initially had and the whole plant tried to die, so I tried to salvage a cutting, which is a good tip if your plant's looking like it's near death. And then Black Lives Matter, period. Here is, I think this might be the horsehead philodendron. Yeah, it's slowly but surely getting roots. I could probably, yeah, that's more than 2 inches. I could definitely plant this one now. Oh, focus. Get it together. And another pothos. Pothos. And this is a Hoya Splash. Leaves feeling real thick, real hard, so we're good on watering. Now I know y'all know what this is. Don't even play with me. Don't even play. It's a ZZ plant. The easiest plant to not kill. I kid you not, I've had this plant for maybe 2, maybe 3 years. I bought it from IKEA. Yep, and I still have it, and I barely water it. I probably water it like once a year or some shit. Horrible. I be forgetting about it because it's that easy. I literally forget about it. This is elephant ear, part of the alocasia family, but it has a velvety feel. Pretty sure it's like a small elephant ear plant. This is a begonia. Look how cute she is. Pretty red. She did not come to play with none of you hoes. Alright. And then these are a few cuttings that I need to clearly add more water because it's not even houseway. How is it gonna propagate? This one is pretty much done. This is a marble pothos. And then this is a, oh, I forgot the name. Yep, forgot. Pretty sure these two are the same. Damn, I really thought I was on my shit, y'all. This is a Swiss cheese plant. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw what she looked like in January versus how she looks now. She was literally dying. And I had the cutting since November 2019. And they were just taking forever to sprout roots, long enough to pot. And then once I potted it, they kept looking droopy and just hella sad. And then I repotted them in a better, richer soil. And she just been thriving ever since then. And then here is another marble pothos. And then here's another cutting of that plant that I don't know the name of, but I will definitely put it on the screen. And this is a philodendron. This is a pothos. I was about to say philodendron, y'all. I got this from Lowe's. And it was dying because Lowe's and Home Depot, they just be killing plants. This is a horse head, and this side of the leaf broke off, but that's how it would look, like a horse's head. I believe it's a philodendron though, part of the philodendron family. And then here's a heartleaf philodendron. That's a cutting from my from the mother plant of this. And it finally grew roots, and I potted it, and it's doing great. Here is the Rapidor tetrasperma that had spider mites that I think is dying because, real crunchy, baby girl. I don't know. Hopefully. Wish me luck, y'all. And then another one of these. And this one, I've had this plant for like 3 years, and I swear to God it was the same size forever, and it just now grew a new leaf. But I also treated this one like a ZZ plant. This is a rubber plant, by the way. So I barely watered it, but it just wouldn't die. I literally gave up on it too when I wasn't that serious about plants, and it never died. And I was just like, okay, it's just gonna stay like this forever. And then I wanna say maybe a month ago, I watered it a lot more and took better care of it. I also repotted it in a better soil. And now it's trying to grow. But I kid you not, it stayed the same size for like 2 years. And I wanted it to die. I gave up on it and it didn't die. So here's another Monstera that I have that's clearly not doing too well. Zoe ripped off a piece and then threw it inside. That's how I know she did it. Here's another one of these. And I also have another Monstera in my room, which is doing great. And this is my Heartleaf philodendron. That's looking a little thirsty, maybe. So when they start to curl like that, and like at the touch, they just feel flimsy, thirsty. So thank you all for being here, first and foremost. And yeah, I hope you like my plants. If you guys have any questions, go ahead, drop them in the comments. And be sure to follow me on Instagram if you're not already. And I guess I'll be maybe doing a plant tips video aside from this, just because there are a lot of tips out there. I don't know, we'll see. If you guys want a plant tips video, go ahead and put a plant emoji in the comments and we'll see. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, and